Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are going to get right into this. This is a really interesting map. It's kind of a dead map. We're going to talk about what you have or what you can do when you have 200 plus troops. And yeah, it's been really fun. So let's get right into it, and it's game time. So I'm going to drop my little thing up here. Now, if you see right there, it says military size, 209. So I got 209 military size. So as you can tell, the little green squares, this is your color. So when you zoom out, I had them scattered a lot farther, but I've been trying to group them because I'm going to be taking out Romania very soon, right? Yeah, Romania. Be taking them out soon. Just came over here to the South America. Now, the troop count, it counts with jets. It counts with your infantry. If you have boats, if you have anti-air, if you have anything in your building troops mode, counts as a unit. So we're going to come here. So anything... So any of these, so anything in the infantry thing, this will count as a number of your unit count. And then you have your armed targets, which is your heavy. Any of these also count, and so forth and so forth. So your support troops also count as a unit. Of course, helicopters, fighters, even when it comes down to little drones. So, for instance, if you're in, actually it was fighters, so you go to the edge here, these UAVs also count as units. So, out of everything I have 209 troops right now, and I'm still producing. I got them lined up. So, I got, right after I build this one, I'm going to have 2 more pop out. And to be able to line them up like this, guys, you have to have the council. So if you click on the little money bag or the gold bricks, and you come down to the council access. So as you can see, mine's active and it will end on May 6th of 2024. It does cost a little bit, so like 60 days. If you got $10, you put 60 days just to try it out. It is worth it. You don't get any gold, but you do get a lot of benefits. And so a lot of people wonder, like, how can you build troops so fast? If you don't have that, you're building one at a time. So you're building one building, and then you're building one troop, and then you have to wait for them to be done. And then you're able to build another one, and then another one. But if you have this, let me go on a practice city here. You can always use gas. So for instance, with the council, you can actually go to build. And let's say I want to build up the resources because I don't own this one. I need to annex it to own it. But so I can build like the arms industry, and that's going to boost my resources 10%. But then I can line it up. There's a level 3, level 4. Okay, so when I drop this, once my level 1 is done, if I have the resources, it will automatically start number 2. I can go to sleep now. And when I wake up, it might be working on level 5. And I didn't have to sit there and babysit it. I can just get it set up and let it work through the night. And yeah, it's the same thing with your troops. So let's see, I'm going to click on this. So I got this. See, I'm missing one empty spot here. So what I'm going to do is just click on the troop. It goes up. It's full now. So it's working on 5 total, 1 at a time. So once this National Guard's done, it's going to go to the very next troop. And then once that's done, it will go to the next one, leaving an empty spot in its trail. So, and if you have, I annexed this city up here, and this one I think started with 8. So India starts with 8 cities. So I annexed this one, which now I have 9. So that's 9 constantly producing. So put those up, and it will pop out. If you don't have resources, it'll just stay there. The moment you get resources, they'll spend it and start growing your army. So it's a good way. So like if you're trying to build a good jet force, so you get air, as long as you have something already going, even if you don't have enough resources, it'll let you line it up. But if the queue is empty, then it won't let you line it up if you don't have the resources. You test it out. It's a pretty cool little way to kind of keep growing when you're offline. It helps a lot. It is worth the money. But there's also a big benefit to getting the council. If you get the council, say me and my friend want to play together while we're chilling at my house, then we can both do that on the same Wi-Fi network. So if you don't have the council, then it won't allow you to play multiple servers on one internet. So he could not join in on my game unless he had the council too. And so I'd have to have it, he'd have to have it, and then we'd be able to game together. If that makes sense. So if I have a friend over for a barbecue and we just want to sit back and just play some of this game, to be able to do it at my home in the same location, we both have to have the council. Therefore, we can both jump on the same Wi-Fi internet and go with it like that. I like to play a lot with my girl. So we're constantly on the same network all the time because we're always connected to the Wi-Fi. So me and her both have to have the council. And again, you hit the little gold bars, go over to the council. I think we got the $30 one, so that gives us like half a year. I might have gotten the full year. I mean, it's not that much of a difference. It's like an extra $10, $15, and you get a whole year. I've been playing this game for so long that I know I'm dedicated to it, so it was worth it to me. So now I got this benefit for a good year and don't have to worry about it, and I keep winning matches. As you can see, I got 209 military size, and it has a lot to do with this. When you grow from day one, it's really nice to be able to line all your cities up and let it go, because the first 4 days of any match is always the hardest. Those are the days you're going to be able to tell if you're going to be able to make it far or not, is the first 4 days. So this council actually helps a whole lot, kind of give you more of a leverage. People will say you spend gold. Look, I bought a pass. I'm able to add things up in my queue, but I'm not buying gold. I'm not rushing gold. I'm not doing all that. It's just a benefit that the game gives you. And so I recommend everybody to try it. It definitely saves you a lot of time. See over here, I'm lining up to take this guy. This is where a lot of my troops are. And you notice I got a lot of ones around. I spread mine out. I really don't go with big stacks. So right here, all these guys are babysitting these very unhappy cities because I just took all this territory. And they're all ones. They're all very low numbers. So that's the idea of the council. It is worth it. If you can try it out, get the bare minimum, try it for 60 days. That's 60 days will get you a good 4, 5, 6 matches. Depends on how long it takes you to get through them. But yeah, I find that they're very worth it, and they definitely help your growth. So yeah, give that a shot. If you guys get up to 209, I recommend throwing a shout out at us and letting us know how many troops you ended your map with. I'm at 209. I know I'm going to go a lot higher. We still have about 1,000 VP left to go, and I'm honestly not losing any troops. So if you don't lose troops, all you're doing is gaining troops. And so that's pretty much what I'm doing. They're just growing in numbers, and I'm not taking any losses, which is fantastic. It definitely helps your kill to death ratio. Mine's looking really good. I bypassed more than half, so we're just going to keep going with that as long as we're growing. So yeah, that's the idea. Give it a shot. 209 troops. This is what it looks like. Can't wait to see what we end at. I don't think I'll be able to hit the 300 mark because remember, every time you build something, it's going to take a little bit of gas. Gas is the hardest thing to keep hold of when you have a big army. Like I should be producing 12,000 and I'm only producing 2. So keep that in mind. When you are building a big army, you have to keep very close eye on your gas. And supplies, they're hurt too, but not as much. I'm still pulling in 8,000, so they're not taking as much. Gas is the one that's crucial. So always keep gas in the back of your mind when you're going crazy on building your army up, okay? All right, and we'll see you guys next time.